This work has as studied the export plan for extra-dimension cargo, so we'll be able to see a little of the life cycle of the established or route and international cycle distribution. The life cycle. In the life cycle analysis, the environmental impacts are evaluated during different phases of the plant construction, study and project construction and operation. The impacts will depend on the site of the plant, the geographic situation, and its physical, biological, and climate. The route. The route is very important transport for this stage of the project, play as a crucial because they are the pillar that can be mobilized with appropriate conditions. For the mobilization of this, for this reason, form is collected in the factory science to carry out or the law into the load bed. For this reason, special permits are required from the National Institute of Engineers, given that to the dimension of the product it can only transit at a special time. So good, as well as in maritime transport through the maritime shipping company and finally and the destination by a transport company for the country in charge of that type of merchandise. Defect costs are not represented in an estimate percentage the final value of the product, but must be evaluated in terms of the competencies, delivery opportunity, and consumer satisfaction. This determines the probability of an international trading operation.
Good night, teacher. My name is Diana Rodriguez. Today I come to exhibit the exports from Colombia to Canada. Exportation from Colombia to Canada in 28 had to bigger tendency comparison to orders last years in the chart with after than in August of 28 it was a good month and years to this exportation. If we compare this quantity with so far to this year, the exportation had good figure in the first 3 months. But in the final of March, we now did have a decent because the mondial pandemic of COVID-19. This is rules that will be ready for world export and the exportation of full gas through hydroelectric plants, and we can overdate the fuel of this. Thank you, teacher. Goodbye.
Good evening, my name is Juan Sebastián Castiblanco Bento. I will start about the timeline. With this graph, we go into the days where the demonstration is present throughout the process. Also, the most representative one is the international transit. This is time that cannot be modified or improved since in itself and in previous validation with the shipping companies, it was determined that exports would be made directly without stopovers. Then, as such, the was would be the standard times on all tracks. This without taking delays into account that can occur of trips. In addition to this is the uses of documentary closure, and the port of origin takes around 7 days. But nevertheless, the pure documentary validation and other required process have been implemented without a period of 6 days prior to the arrival of the limited at the port. This was in order to facilitate the process and mitigate delays of the tax. Now I will tell you about the Crahil matrix. For this matrix, they only took into account the products, raw material for the elaboration of the product, where we focus on the critical products since as such they are the most difficult to acquire on the market. despite the fact that among two purchasing policies is to have more than 3 quotes. We will find that for this type of product it is very complex to get them and the demand is low. Therefore, they must have reservation to avoid stopping the operation and to be able to fulfill customers' order. And last but not least, the fleet charge of process. In our organization chart, all processes are connected with a single purpose: customer satisfaction. Therefore, focusing of the purchase area directly dependent of the treasury, since they are the one who have the money to fulfill the PO requests from the other areas. Our departures are exclusive to the account area with the invoice and approvals given by the purchase analyst. We should not compare with the PIN or ticket, since the latter come from all areas when they generate an order for any product or service. Thank you very much for your attention. Goodbye.